you a cup of tea in a minute.
Thanks, Susanna.
So you've braved the shoppers, you've put the tinsel on the tree, and now you've got to wrap those awkward objects in order for them to look fab when you put them underneath.
Yes, question is...
I'm looking at you because do you do the wrapping?
No, I tell you what I was doing.
Do you?
I was looking at all the presents that surround us.
You were thinking, I'll just take those home with me.
Someone's been doing a lot of wrapping, but it's not easy doing wrapping, and some people are very expert at it. In the third of our Smart Christmas series, Tim Muffet meets the world's best gift wrapper to see how it really should be done.
Wrapping is rarely this good.
Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat.
Arona Khan tours the world demonstrating her skills. She's a global gift wrapping consultant.
I'd like to say hello.
Okay, so Arona, box of chocolates, fairly basic. What should we be doing?
Okay, key thing to remember, Tim, and that is measure the paper and trim off the excess. Have paper equal to the depth or slightly less on either side. I actually like to line it up with the edge because that way we know it's going to be straight. I'm using super clear tape because it blends in so perfectly with this paper.
Got a bottle for you. Slightly more difficult, presumably, because they're round. What are the key things you should think of?
It's at the base that people really come unstuck. I only want it to come to the middle. It's really important. Fold the paper over for that neat edge that I'm very, very keen on. It's very important to peel back and take the inner fold of paper and direct it to the centre. And all we want to do is fold over at the top.
Because I would have tried to twist it around the neck of the bottle, probably, which would have looked really messy.
Means it's ready for the party.
So a cuddly toy, a bit more complicated. What's the most important thing to bear in mind?
Well, he's a great shape, but a difficult one. So if we used a regular roll of paper, it wouldn't look so good. So instead of that, I suggest that we use some cellophane and tissue paper. And what I'm going to do is bring the gift wrap in from both sides. And now what I'm going to do is take the gift wrap, fold it in half. You can see how lovely and easy that is. Take one of these seals and just hold together.
Do you ever use glue?
I don't. And then all we want to do is just gather the tissue paper and cellophane above the teddy bear. You could have all sorts of awkward shapes hidden in a gift like this, and it would look really lovely.
How do you handle this one?
That is a seriously weird shape. We've got a ball and then we've got a strange shape on the outside. And what I'm going to do with this gift is wrap it in my very, very popular pouch technique. And before you know it, we've got an awkward shape really neatly wrapped.
Got one final challenge.
What's that? Yikes.
Just put it in a big box and put a big rosette on the top.
That would do it?
Yeah.
The problem is always finding the end of the sellotape. That's the one I find.
Yeah.
It's easy when you've got one of those fancy dispensers.
Have you seen those fancy dispensers that you put on your hand and then you can just pull the
Are you kidding?
little bit off like that? Yeah, I might get you one of those for
It's
Christmas.
like a watch. You wear it like a watch.
Exactly right, exactly. Somebody out there will have one. Coming up later on the programme, the